This question says, sketch the graph of the following function and identify all the properties that apply. And our function is f of x equals x squared. So to sketch the graph, I'm going to graph by plotting points. So I'm going to make a chart. And I will choose kind of a standard set of points that I almost always choose. And that's -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Then I'm going to substitute these values in for x. -2 squared is +4. -1 squared is +1. 0 squared is 0. 1 squared is 1. And 2 squared is 4. Now I have a set of ordered pairs. -2, 4. -1, 1. 0, 0. 1, 1. And 2, 4. And I can plot those points. -2 and 4 would be here. -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. And I get this picture here, which is a parabola. So I would select answer choice B for the first part. And then in the second part, it says identify all the properties, select all that apply. So let's go through these one by one. A says the function is increasing on the interval -infinity to infinity. The interval -infinity to infinity would be this whole x-axis. So this first statement is saying that the function is increasing everywhere. So if I take a look at my graph going from left to right, I have some decreasing on this side and increasing on this side. So this is not a choice we want to select. The function is not increasing from -infinity to infinity. Let's take a look at the next one. The next one says the function is an odd function. An odd function is going to have origin symmetry. And origin symmetry is when you have a mirror image in opposite quadrants. So for instance, you would look at the upper right-hand quadrant and be looking for a mirror image in the lower left. In the upper left, you're looking for a mirror image in the lower right, which we don't have for this example. So this is not an odd function. The next statement says the function f is an even function. Even functions have y-axis symmetry. So y-axis symmetry is when you're looking for a mirror image over this y-axis. So if we look over the y-axis, we do see a mirror image, so I would select that this is an even function. The next statement says the range of f is -infinity to infinity. So looking at my picture over here, I can see that my y values only are covering from 0 to infinity. There are no y values on the bottom part of this graph. So that means my range doesn't cover from -infinity to +infinity. So I would not select that choice. The next one says the function is a linear function. A linear function is when your graph is a straight line, and this graph is a curve. So I would not select that function, or that statement. The next one says the domain of f is -infinity to infinity. The domain of this function is -infinity to infinity because f of x equals x squared is a polynomial function, more specifically a quadratic function. We can also see from our graph that every x value is covered from -infinity all the way to +infinity. So I would select the domain is from -infinity to infinity. The final statement says none of the above properties apply, and we've selected 2, so that one is not part.